Today I would like to talk about the relationship of our inner child to our dual soul. And also about the relationship of his inner child to us, the female twin flame. This is very closely intertwined. Initially it shows up in the pressing painful neediness of the female part of the twin flame, which comes from the lack of the inner child. In the female twin flame, it manifests in clinging to the other part. In addition, in their desperation, in their burning search for affection from the other person. The male twin flame. Also in the search for security, for guarantee. As long as the deficiency of the inner child is very acute in her and not yet rudimentarily remedied, the attempt to connect with the emotional clarifier must fail in a partnership, because this deficiency acts like a vacuum that sucks all love and all efforts at love into itself. There can be no building of a relationship because there is no foundation. There is only fear and emptiness at this point of development in the twin flame process. But no foundation. Therefore, it is up to the female twin flame, who first embodies the letting go person in the process, to fix the grossest outgrowths of this deficiency, this vacuum, to fill it with her split off soul parts, with her self-care, with her attention to herself. The dual soul process leads them there. Through the triggers that the other person gives her, active triggers or very often also the passive triggers, through not paying attention to the other person, through his withdrawal, through his apparent ignorance. This is one of the most effective and painful triggers of all and also one of the most frequent and long-lasting. So, when the inner child has been healed to some extent, one has to say to a great extent, then it is possible, and mostly given, that the letting go part of the twin flame, that is the female part, the woman, may put her inner child in the, let's say, three-quarter healed state to the heart of her counterpart. And should also put it to the heart. This may come as a surprise to some, but I feel it to be so. For the counterpart in his masculinity can to a certain extent take on the role of father for the inner child, but, as I said, only when the basic stages of rehabilitation have been completed, by the woman herself. And then automatically results the sacred act of handing over her inner child to the beloved. Do not think of it as handing over a package. Nor is it a complete handing over. It is a very sacred, subtle, delicate act. It is so finely vibrating and ineffable that talking about it is also a difficult thing to do, because it holds the potential for misunderstanding.